Hey guys, this is J Road,
And I'm Natalie Lindsay.
and we decided to review a movie today for our bedtime review. And I have Kevin, Stuart, Bob. Which one?
That's Kevin.
I wasn't right.
um, so the movie that we reviewed today kind of disappointed me because it was one of the new children movies that I was really looking forward to and thought that I would enjoy. But we reviewed Home.
Yes. So honestly, spoiler-free part right here. It's kind of dull. It's not that great. It's got a really generic story. The music, if you're into pop music, I guess you can like it, but I found it more just kind of distracting. It felt like they just had an extra Rihanna album, and they're like, hey, you want to make a kids movie? Sure. What's marketable right now? Well, that guy from The Big Bang Theory, kids seem to like him. And what else? I don't know. Fluffy colors and cats are cool, and floating things and bubbles. Let's make that a movie. And that's what they did.
Okay.
Now, spoiler parts. Okay, non-spoiler parts. Continue.
Okay. Actually, the album thing is wrong because all of those songs, except for one, has been made in like the last 5 years.
Really?
And, yeah, same with the Jennifer Lopez songs. It's not like they're new. I mean, some may be like a year old, but most of them have been released.
I listen to heavy metal because
I know, then you need to get the facts straight before you say stuff about them. See?
Okay.
See?
Sorry.
Also, this movie was, well, I think it was totally just all hyped up because you had the Big Bang Theory guy, Jim Parsons, right? Parsons, and then Rihanna, and those are really two popular people. And then you have J-Lo, and J-Lo is just, like, fantastic with her huge ass, which they actually did not make her ass that huge in the movie.
But they made her feet tiny. Like, the character design seems really wonky, because, like, it's, like, tiny feet, bigger body, I don't know,
Yeah, the animation proportion for all the bodies was just weird. It was like, okay, we're gonna start out with almost a bulbous head, and then kind of get a little thin around the shoulders, and then have a huge tongue.
Okay. Anyways, spoilers. For reals this time. Honestly, the story, not that great. The ending was pretty good, but I didn't feel the emotional connection to the characters. I didn't feel like I could really relate to them. Definitely, this movie relied too heavily on the fact that they're like, hey, this guy is funny. I think we can we can just skate on him being funny. And it just didn't deliver. Like, there were these moments where they had excellent opportunity for really good comedy, and what they do was just stupid slapstick with glitter. And it wasn't even like the really violent kind of slapstick. It was just really dumb slapstick. Like, there's a scene where the boob, like, gets stunned by camera flashes, and then she dumps a bunch of glue and glitter on him. And it was like a weird Rube Goldberg style machine, and I don't know, I just thought it was dumb. And I'm a terrible person because throughout the whole movie, I literally was thinking, if aliens had invaded, we would have nuked them. And, like, we would at least have known at a certain point that they were going to get there. Like, we would have killed and gouged them. That we wouldn't let them put us all in Australia. Because we would have gotten pitchforks or stakes and stabbed some boobs in the face. I'm a realist here.
That's literally what he said 5 minutes into the movie. Like, they're starting to travel to Earth, and then he's like, we nuke their asses right then and there.
We would have. We're insane. We are a fucked up species. We really are. I'm sorry. We are. We are a terrible species that promotes violence all the time.
Well, yeah, we're the only species that can talk. There's no one to compare us to. Like, it's not like we can understand different animals, so...
Wrong! Monkeys! Coco.
Okay, what has Coco said to you? What has Coco said about world domination and nuking aliens? Like this guy. No.
She did sign the word cry when she found out Robin Williams died.
Well, yeah.
That just to explain. Her shirt is the genie. That's a good animated movie. That is a brilliant animated movie.
Best animated movie.
Ain't never had it. I'd rather watch Aladdin than this. It was really boring. Like
it was.
Like I kept trying to be invested, but it was boring, and there are these long scenes of just movements and stupid, like, I don't know. Honestly, I think they intended to make this movie for a much younger demographic. Like,
well, I mean, it is PG-13, right?
No, it's PG.
Alright, PG. Sorry, once you get the age of past, I don't care, I don't need parents to go to a movie with me, everything
Honey,
is...
you really thought that movie was PG-13?
Like, I forget about the PG ratings. It just, for me,
Honey,
it's like
there's
PG,
PG.
I know. I'm assuming this is G then, because...
No, this is PG. Because there's some violence. Like, G movies are terrible. Like, even one of the Care Bears movies was PG, which I thought was really dumb. Like, you needed a PG rating on this? Like, I know one of them is.
You've seen the Care Bear movies?
Not by choice. I have a little brother, you know this.
Yeah, I don't think he would want to watch that either.
He used to watch Yo Gabba Gabba, which was just like acid flashbacks. Like, I watched 5 minutes of the show and I'm like, am I supposed to be high here?
I remember when my sister and I...
Sorry, wait a minute. I get it. She's getting off topic. Anyways, the overall movie...
Not that great.
Like...
Not really a good storyline. I mean, it had a good moral at the end. But it's kind of like, if you just showed the ending of the movie, that's basically what it is.
Yeah, it just...
Nothing was interesting. It
kills me that I have to dislike this movie, because it could have been a really good movie. Like...
And for all it was hyped up to be.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was going to be great.
Inside Out did a much better job of what, like, Inside Out had a very similar message. The importance of sadness and how sadness conflates with anger. Like, in emotions. This one, it tried to do the same thing. It fell flat. Like, go see Inside Out. It's a better movie. Personally.
Actually, buy Inside Out, because by the time that we're watching this, Home has already been out on DVD for, I think, like 2 months now. I'm pretty sure Inside Out has already been out on DVD for, like, a month.
Oh.
So.
Well, yeah. Just buy Inside Out. And if you go over the budget, well, I don't know. We live in a town with a budget cinema that, like, plays movies that are on DVD.
Yeah.
Like, I can go right now and pay $3 and go see Inside Out, and yeah, I'd still be happy. It was a good movie. I went and saw it in theaters. I was kind of happy about that one. But this one, just too rubbery, too. Like, really rubbery. Like, you know how, like, in Tom and Jerry, you know they're cartoons, and they have those moments where they break kind of normal reality expectations? But for the most part, you're like, I'm convinced that this is set in a real world, and this would really hurt. Like, it's solid. Like, when he dies, you don't really feel it, because he's just a big, squishy ball of... Ugh. So, he's mush. What is that face? What is that face?
Sorry, I'm just... Okay, this is gonna get kind of inappropriate, but there were certain scenes where, like, the faces they made, we kept getting a very sexual, orgasmic vibe from them.
Okay. They did look really, okay, there is one scene where they, like, put their heads on, and it looks like they're spanking their space monkeys, if you know what I mean. Like, it's creepy. It is really creepy.
Yeah, and then Rihanna's character, like, gets sucked into it, and then her face is, like, being all weird and stretched out. It's just...
I can't even do it.
That's your orgasm face?
Shut up, you know what it is.
Yeah.
Keep composure.
You know me and composure.
If you've made it to the end of this video, you deserve an otter pop.
A what?
You know, an otter pop. They're like the little frozen thing. You know.
Oh, those things.
How have you never had an otter pop before?
I have. I never called them otter pops. I just called them popsicle, like a push popsicle thingy.
What? Push pops are the ones that are the little silicone, like the little cylindrical objects that you push the ice cream out of, and it's like orange ice cream.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about. Like an otter pop is the one that you get and it's liquid inside, and then you put it in the freezer, and then it freezes, and then you cut the top off, or you try to.
Oh, those things where they just come in that clear plastic package.
Yeah.
Okay, those have like 5 different names. There's so many generic brands of those too.
Leave in the comments if you know what an otter pop is. If you don't, like, totally. I have always known them as otter pops. I'm sorry. We live in Wisconsin. It's soda. It's not pop. So stuff it, Iowa.
Like.
It's a bubbler. It's a bubbler. I feel very strongly about this.
One of my
we are
friends...
so off track now.
I think there should just be random thoughts with J Roads and Nats, and then with a slight review of disappointment about home.
Okay.
No, but one of my friends, because when I was growing up, one of my classmates was from Illinois, so she would always ask my teacher. Shush. She would always ask my teacher if she could go to the water fountain, and he would say no, because you have to go downtown, and you have to, like, that's...
Bubbler.
Yeah, so he would always call it bubbler. And then one of my other friends, who's kind of a smart aleck, he's like, hey, what if I call it a drinking fountain? And all of us are like,
A drinking fountain to me is a beer bong.
Apparently that's not allowed in school either. So, moral of this story, call it a bubbler or you get nothing.
That looked really dark. Like you menacingly had the shadows. Oh boy. If you have hung on this long, I commend you. Pop, watching heathens drop.
Should we maybe wrap this up?
Alright, we're gonna end this here. Yeah.
Wait, I was gonna promote my channel since this...
Oh, okay, fine.
Okay, so I also have a YouTube I also have a YouTube channel, Natalie Lindsay 22. We will put a link in the description. My channel mostly consists of cosplay-related things, or if you go to my really old videos, there's a bunch of vlogs of my dumb high school experience life.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how this works.
You know, your ring isn't on that finger.
So, it's right here. That's my ring.
Okay.
That's my ring.
Well, that was a random waste of 14 minutes of your life. You're welcome. You won't ever get them back.
Well, it beats blowing a male prostitute for money.
What if you need the money?
We're still rambling. Goodbye.